Fortnite has released almost 2,000 skins, and out of all of them, this is the most hated cosmetic voted by the fans. It was a close call though, because one outfit has the community up in arms. When a skin concept becomes reality, Epic is usually incredible at bringing it to life, like with Astria. But after 6 years, they're gonna mess up at least once, as sadly, it was Paxton Price who suffered. When he dropped, everyone was pretty confused until they realized he was this concept from the surveys. Yeah, they totally butchered him. I'm sure Epic had the reasons for changing it, but the lost potential disappointed a ton of people. Honestly, I gotta disagree with you guys. Bites isn't that bad, okay? He's a super unique outfit with a great backstory, but it's true that a lot of people simply don't like him. They didn't appreciate the fact he had to wear Bites in order to complete some really important challenges. And so yeah, any quest that makes you equip a skin, it does suck. Still nowhere near as hated as Pavio Sparkle Mane. Honestly, he just needs to wipe that grit off his face. What's so funny? Jokes aside, Fortnite obviously added him as a meme skin, and you gotta love when they go for something unique and original. But this one creeped out a lot of people. Whether it's the idea of a buff unicorn or just a demon addicted to cereal, I totally get it. Also, what are these tiny hands? And when I asked you guys what the worst Fortnite skins were, someone came up a lot, and he's the tier 1 outfit of this season, Nolan Chance. He's apparently a dollar store John Jones. A lot of people think this guy is boring or a pretty plain design. I mean, you know a skin is hated when his mass version is the most popular. He's not the only outfit from this battle pass that people are skeptical about. Gabby LeMay is an amazing creator, and he's obviously the biggest TikToker for a reason. But when Fortnite released him, a ton of fans weren't happy. There's nothing wrong with the skin itself, it's actually a great design, but Gabby isn't exactly known for playing Fortnite. It just felt out of place and like a move to get more people to play the game. Understandably, fans just felt like there were more deserving creators out there who actually play the game and should have gotten Icon series before him. At least they put effort into his collab, unlike some crossovers which are still hated to this day. Skins like Tron were such wasted potential, while games like Fall Guys got actual characters from the movie, Fortnite just got a ton of defaults wearing Tron outfits. At least they look cool, but it was a disappointment to see other franchises like Ghostbusters and Cobra Kai get the same treatment. Now you're probably wondering what fans consider to be one of the worst Tier 100 skins of all time, and there is someone who came up a lot in our surveys, Lux. Tier 100 is always a very special slot for an outfit, and people always feel like it needs to be justified. But when Lux released, she just felt like a regular person. Nothing that special. She didn't have any superpowers or crazy backstory, which Tier 100s usually have. Personally, though, I kinda like her. But I guess even when you add extra details, the skin could still just be plain ugly. Brick's Barn only released a couple of weeks ago, and people already have him in their most hated list. A huge part of the community dislikes his outfit and design. I mean, you gotta admit, that weird tan orange color does not work well with the blue. But taste is subjective, and there's definitely people out there who love this skin. And then we have Guguman, an outfit which no one really asked for, but we got him anyway. It felt like the most random crossover of all time, and the worst part, he took up a valuable spot in the battle pass, and no Fortnite players had even heard of him. When they found out he was a virtual artist who straight up looks like an NFT, it was pretty obvious why he was at it. Another money grab is the fact that Fortnite sells default skins in the item shop. In Chapter 1, they were iconic and associated with people like Tfue or anyone who was a total noob. So, when they sold the OGs, we kinda understood why, but every chapter, now they sell the previous ones in the shop, and they're actually kind of expensive. I mean, who's buying these? An outfit that was previously free for years should have become paid out of nowhere. Now, to anyone who's a fan of DC, I probably don't have to explain why the Deathstroke skin had a hilarious mistake. On the surface, he looks great, right? Until diehard fans compared him to the actual character. Spot the difference? Yeah, this guy has a huge nose for some reason, and we have no idea why Fortnite decided to do this. Let me say, people really didn't like the Fortnitemares 2021 zombies. I'm not talking about any regular undead outfit here. These were zombie versions of the superhero skins. Obviously, the original so well, so Fortnite wanted an excuse to bring him back. Except, it kind of fell flat on its face. Everyone started to complain about how lazy this decision was, and not to mention, these versions were super gray and washed out. And I don't even want to get people started on Green Arrow, the first crew pack skin that no one wanted. It wasn't the greatest skin to offer for a subscription. Isn't it meant to entice people into buying it? When you have outfits like Arrow and Loki, it didn't feel like much passion was being put into crew. Nowadays, it's way better with some incredible original designs. But there's no saving some of the goofiest outfits Fortnite has ever made. Bendy and Twisty are meant to be inflatable two men, and they came out looking, well, something. There's definitely somebody out there who likes these, but for a huge chunk of the fan base, they look horrible. Some players even said it gives them nightmares, which is kinda funny. Last season, we were introduced to Kamiko Fivetails, and I have to admit, the skin is actually really unique. I had no idea why people hated it, but apparently she is a part of the Fox clan. She's meant to be a fox spirit who watches over them, which is cool, but a ton of people seem to hate her. Whether it's the fact they don't like animal skins or that she isn't drift themed, this one is very divisive. But I can totally see why people don't like Sterling. This has got to be one of the most hated skins in Fortnite history. He's wearing all silver, which already looks unappealing, but then you have his white eyes just staring at you. I don't know, there's just something about this super bright outfit which feels off. Now here's a hated skin I could 100% get behind. Hawkeye. If you saw the skin in the wild and had to guess who this was, nobody would say it's Hawkeye of all people. I mean, come on, he looks nothing like Jeremy Renner and the outfit is super bland. At least Cade kinda looks similar, I guess. But I'm not gonna lie, I forgot that this skin even existed until it appeared in our surveys. A ton of people agreed that Redux is a terrible outfit. Apparently he looks like Grandpa Midas, and I totally see it. I'm just cracking up at the thought that Midas just got really old all of a sudden and it looks like this. Although I was surprised to see the Mullet Marauder in this list. Personally, I think this guy was way too ahead of his time. Fortnite clearly added him because the mullet had gone totally out of fashion since the 80s. Well, at least it was back in 2018. Because it was meant to be a throwback to those classic workout videos, but clearly it didn't land with some people, and even Fortnite themselves know how goofy it is. Yo, the Mullet Marauder. Now what? I'm out. I just can't even. Now here's one that's totally unsurprising, Aura. Yes, I know this is the most used skin in Fortnite, everyone wears it. And that's the reason why a ton of people just don't like her. It has nothing to do with the skin itself, it's how she's used. Players are always dying to sweat, so pros who wear Aura every single day. So it's no surprise that so many players hate her. And so those were the most hated skins in Fortnite voted by you.